Sandy, when you look at this game, particularly going into that fourth quarter, it was a single-digit lead. How are you guys able to expand the lead, and what was key? Did you make any adjustments or changes?
Look, no, it's just getting back to our identity. I think defensively we weren't. Well, actually, really, it started with offense. I didn't think we were moving the ball, getting high, really high quality shots, and then defensively not executing as good as we could. But we got back to getting stops and then getting easy baskets. I thought B was really good for us in that phase. Got us a separation. We're moving balls and finding really great shots.
Hi, everybody. Sandy. Jocelyn played the whole fourth quarter, and she made a lot of really great defensive plays and a lot of hustle plays. What did you make of her effort out there tonight, and how do you think her sort of versatility will help the lineups going forward?
Yeah, no, she was great. Like, she hasn't played many minutes, and that's what being a professional is like, making the most of your minutes. And we went with defense. We thought, she's been really good. She works really hard. Did a fantastic job. Got a big rebound for us, and we'll just keep building on that. But she stayed ready for opportunity, so I'm very proud of her.
Hello all, congrats on the win. Sandy, my first question is for you. I want to ask about Breanna Stewart tying a Liberty team record, her own Liberty team record, with 16 free throws tonight. I want to ask how...
God, what record's that? She's got so many. Yeah, okay.
I know, I'm sorry, that's
yeah.
one. But I want to ask how great it is to have that reliability, someone who can get those literal freebies to the foul line, and so often and so efficiently.
Yeah, I mean... It's Breanna Stewart. So, we're very happy to have, these two and the team that we put together tonight, not tonight, this year, but, Stewie was aggressive. And that's what we needed her for, to get in there and the way that they were guarding her. And I don't think she gets enough calls, to be quite honest, when she gets into the paint. Just because she's a great player, she still needs to be, refereed, officiated in the right way. But it was all about her aggressiveness, but it helps. And she's a great free throw shooter, so that helps too.
Absolutely. And for the players, how much of a boost did the bench provide tonight, particularly through the form of Jocelyn playing the entire fourth, as Brian mentioned, and 8 rebounds for Caleb Thornton?
Our bench was, so loud. Our bench was huge, and I think that, especially in this stretch, we're playing every other day. We have a back-to-back tomorrow. We're a team that needs to rely on our depth, with the people that are gone, the injuries that we have, and just know that it's next woman up mentality, and when they come in, to be aggressive and continue to play and play free. But they've been great, and they just need to continue to keep up their confidence.
Hey, Coach. Defense did a good job on Cheyenne and Ryan Howard. He had some inefficient nights, but especially Alicia Gray really got off in the first half. What kind of made her tough to stop today?
We weren't crowding her as much as that we wanted to. We're too spread out. We talked about protecting the RA, and Alicia's having a great season, and she's one of the best at getting downhill and finishing at the rim. So we just tidied that up a little bit. So I think she only had, 7 in the second half. So it was much better effort. We did a really good job on Howard as well. I thought that was good. And overall, really good. I think we played another really solid game.
Yeah, for Breanna, tonight Sabrina had 9 assists. How did that kind of, open the scoring up for you?
Yeah, I mean, I think that teams are guarding Sab in a lot of different ways, and she's realizing that and understanding that. And when 2 come to her, she's finding JJ or myself, and we're able to kind of finish the play. And I said sorry because I probably missed a shot where she could have got 10. But continuing to look for others, but at the same time know when to kind of take her shots.
Hi, Coach. This can go for a coach or any of the players. This has been a pretty high-scoring series against Atlanta. In fact, the team is averaging just under 98 points against Atlanta this season. What are some of the things that you've seen on the court that's really helped you get out to these high-scoring games?
Yeah, well, that's a great question. I didn't know it was 98. That's a fair bit, isn't it? I think we're very efficient. I think we get out run in transition. I think that's certainly helping us in generating it from defense. We get into the free throw line. We do get a lot. I can remember that in most of our games. Some games we shot the 3 ball extremely well. I know in the last game when we really blew them out in Atlanta, we shot the 3 ball. I think we just got a lot of versatility in the way that we play and capable of playing. And JJ's just been a beast down there and inside and outside, so it's good that you can mix up how they play together.
This one's for Coach as well. There was a stretch in the second quarter where they ran a pick and roll. Breanna assisted JJ on the roll, And then the next possession, Breanna, I think, slipped a screen from Sabrina and got a floater. What's the balance between trying to figure out how many ways you can use all the talent on this team, but also settling into a rhythm and having sort of go-to plays?
Yeah, look, I think, I think we're playing more instinctively now because it's not the set that gets you open. We have a game plan. How are they defending us? So what's the plan to get those easy baskets? And then the players building that chemistry and knowing, okay, you saw Sabrina and Stewie tonight, and she got some open threes out of just doing it yin and yanging a little bit here. We're trying to make Stewie as a playmaker, JJ in pick and rolls. We're just mixing it up a little bit, and that takes time. We're still building up that chemistry, and we're getting better and better every game.
And then this one's for either of the players. Even on a night where you score almost 100 points, the third quarter team only scores 14 points. You guys take by far the most threes in the league. Is sort of having these offensive dry spells just a function of being a jump shooting heavy team, or do you think there's something that you can do to sort of minimize those?
I mean, I think there's times when we can kind of control our pace a little bit and be a little bit more, I guess, intentional about what we're trying to do and understanding the game and what's working in that moment or in that quarter. So, but we definitely are a team that shoots a lot of threes and when we're making them, it's really good basketball. So just being smart about it and understanding the game and what's working.
Breanna, you talked on Tuesday about what a crazy stretch this is. What did you think of the focus tonight? Because you started out so well, you ended so well, and has fatigue at all hit you guys yet?
Yeah, I think, we just have the mindset of no excuses. This is the way that our schedule is, and this is what we have in front of us. And, sometimes if you think about things, it kind of causes them to happen. You think about you're tired, then you actually are tired. So continuing to have a positive mindset and knowing, we have depth behind us. If somebody needs a sub, then someone else is ready to come in.
Hey, Sandy. So I have a question. The team has won 8 of the last 10 games now, on 4-game winning streak tonight. Can you describe what the success has been behind that winning streak coming into tonight's game?
Yeah, look, I think you see the connections that we have, and I think it through the good and the bad. We're staying together as a team. We're working. We're finding ways to work it out. And it doesn't mean it's always 40 minutes of pure beauty, but it's basketball, isn't it? You're going to learn from all those experiences. But they kind of work it out, and they can, they so coachable and what we want to do and how we want to execute and selfless and want to play hard because it's not about what's all on this stat sheet. It's about are we winning and are we playing in the right way, and that makes it good for us. And when we lose, it's a learning opportunity. And we've those 2 games, they help us to get to where we want to keep building.
We'll finish on Zoom with Miles.
Hi, Sandy. I wanted to ask about Benijah first because 5 for 7 for 12 points in the fourth quarter alone. Really the second straight game that she came through big for you guys in the fourth and kind of kept this game at arm's length. Just how big has she been for this team recently, especially late in games?
Massive. Absolutely massive. I thought she had a really quiet first half for her, but she's just a winner. She just competes. She's always has to guard the best player on the other team, and she knows what she does well. And I think we've found ways to make sure that we're looking at her and putting in positions for success. And she's shooting the 3 ball extremely well, and she's just she can get to the rim. She's shooting pull-ups. She's shooting threes. That's hard to guard. So another great contribution from B tonight.
Thank you, Sandy.
Thanks.
And Jonquel, sorry, I got one more for you.
Jonquel, sit down.
Sorry, JJ. JJ, Atlanta made a run early in that third quarter, coming out on a 10-2 burst before you hit a step-back 3 as the shot clock was expiring. Sab talked before the game about the evolution of the game coming in forwards that could stretch the floor and shoot. How have you continued to find success both inside and outside within this offense? And what was your thought process on that bucket?
Well, the thought process on the bucket was that the shot clock was winding down and that we needed to make sure that we get the ball up. And I felt confident in my shot, so I just shot it. But, yeah, I mean, the evolution of the game, but I feel like it's just what we do, you know. Fortunately, like when I was growing up, I, you know, played the point guard position and the guard position a lot, so I have a lot of guard skills, and I feel like Stewie is the same way. And so I just feel like it's naturally how things are going now, positionless basketball more than anything, and players just being able to affect the game in a multitude of different ways. So, yeah, hopefully we can continue to see it happen and continue to make the game exciting and continue to grow this league.
Thank you all.
Great. Thanks,
Thank
everyone.
you.